What's going on, everybody? Welcome into the Bulls Report. My name is Patrick Siepman, and coming up on today's show, we have a positive Lonzo Ball injury update as he nears his return to this Bulls lineup. And then also Patrick Williams. I want to go over a full season preview for his game and what it will require for him to take that next step in his NBA career. But before we dive into that, guys, let's send Lonzo Ball our good vibes his way. If you guys want Lonzo Ball to return fully healthy to the Chicago Bulls, all you got to do is like today's video. I expect this video to get more than 200 likes, no doubt about it. So hit that thumbs up icon and support Lonzo. But the report was coming in from Joe Cali, very tapped in Bulls beat reporter, as he said this about Lonzo returning the 5-on-5 play, saying the Bulls confirmed Ball has started playing in full contact 5-on-5 scrimmages as he was scheduled to do once August arrived. And according to one source, has done so with no setbacks. And guys, he is really doing it. Every Lonzo Ball injury update we have gotten this offseason, I've always taken it with a grain of salt a little bit, just saying, like, is he really going to do it? Is he really going to get himself in a position to come back fully for this upcoming year? But with him being cleared for 5-on-5 and nothing going wrong so far, I fully expect him to be back Game 1 at the United Center, repping our Chicago Bulls. And there's also this clip of him dunking a basketball. This is from a couple of weeks ago, but just showing that the athletic ability is still there. And just from the clips I have seen, you see the jump shot still hitting at a high clip. I just think it's going to come down to, him defensively, if he's going to be able to still be the same point of attack guy that he once was. But I still go back to that 2021 season where he was the starting point guard for our Chicago Bulls, and he was fantastic, man. 13 points a game, shot the ball at 42.3% from beyond the arc and actually from the field, same that season. But he was great in the playmaking category, pushing the ball up the court to guys like DeRozan or Levine. He was fantastic. He also has an ability to hit the boards as well. But the question is with Lonzo is, what Lonzo will we be getting? Obviously, I don't think we're going to get that same player that he was back in that 2021 season. But I do think Lonzo, just how much, winning DNA he has in his system, like, he will be able to make it work even if he is 70% of the athlete that he once was, because in between the ears right here, Lonzo is one of the more smarter basketball players we have in the NBA. But maybe we could see Lonzo playing the sixth man for the Chicago Bulls, as we are getting reports that Josh Giddey is fully expected to be the starting point guard for our Bulls team for the foreseeable future. So, I don't hate the idea of Lonzo coming off the bench with Ayo. You would have one of the best defensive backcourt duos coming off the bench in the entire NBA. And if Lonzo can shoot the ball the way he once was, I mean, that's not a terrible tandem coming off the bench. Let's dive into Josh Giddey here and just explain to you guys why I'm not that concerned about him being the starting point guard, because, as Bulls fans, him getting traded for Alex Caruso, I think we all kind of got set into a panic. But, as this season, or as this offseason went on, I dove more into Giddey. I think he's going to be just fine. Now, it was 2 years ago when he was fantastic, averaging almost 17 points a game, 8 rebounds, 6.2 assists, and pretty efficient from the field as well. But the thing about Giddey, I wouldn't be shocked if we see a contract extension for Giddey in the foreseeable future. We're already seeing rookies from his class already sign massive deals, like Franz Wagner, all the other guys in that class have gotten deals done, and Giddey is slated to get an extension with the Bulls this summer. And, the question comes down to that is, what type of price are the Bulls willing to pay? Because, I think it's going to be tough for the Bulls to pay Giddey for what he did in Oklahoma City, and it's tough to evaluate how much of an impact he's going to have on this team, moving forward. I would love it if they could somehow get him for like a 4-year, $80 million deal. Wouldn't hate paying him $20 million a year of average annual salary. And plus, if you guys have been watching the Olympics at all, even though he did blow a 24-point lead to Serbia, he was awesome, averaging 17 plus, almost 7 assists, almost 7 rebounds. Like, he was great for Team Australia. And plus, guys, he is still 21 years old. I cannot believe that every single time I look at it. So, whether it's Lonzo or Josh Giddey starting at point guard, we're going to have a 6'6" guy who's going to be an elite playmaker. So you guys pick a starting point guard for me. Give me a 2 for Lonzo Ball, or if you're rolling with Josh Giddey, give me a 3 down below in the comments section. Now, coming up next here on the program, we're going to be just diving into Patrick Williams and what he needs to do to take that next step in his NBA career. As you guys know, I'm a big Patrick Williams fan, so I'll give you guys 5 reasons here in a second. But first off, I want to tell you guys about today's presenting sponsor, and that is Game Time. If you guys download the Game Time app, create an account, and use promo code CHATSPORTS, we'll hook you guys up with $20 off. Now, if you baseball fans are looking to go to a Cubs or White Sox game this summer, well, you are in luck, as Game Time is an authorized ticket marketplace of Major League Baseball, which makes getting tickets faster and easier, and prices on the Game Time app actually go down the closer it gets to first pitch. With killer last-minute deals, all-in prices, views from your seat, and their lowest price guarantee, Game Time takes the guesswork out of buying MLB tickets. Now, my favorite feature of the Game Time app is the views from your seat. You guys see it on the right side of your screen right now. You guys can see specifically what you'll be looking at before you even purchase the ticket to whatever event it may be. So download the Game Time app today. Use promo code ChatSports, and we'll hook you guys up with $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code CHATSPORTS for $20 off. Download Game Time today. Last-minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. So can Patrick Williams take the next step? Now, if I had to pick any player to break out for the Bulls this upcoming season, it would no doubt be number 44. Yes, I would like to see maybe a guy like Jalen Smith take a step. Obviously, Modest Buzelis, him having a breakout season. But if I had to pick one, no doubt it would be Patrick Williams. And I think some stuff that we just need to watch for that would help his development is him upping his three-point shooting volume. Now, I have been thrilled with how he shot the ball from beyond the arc so far in his NBA career. You know, a 40+% three-point shooter. But the kicker is with Williams, he's only taking 2.8 attempts per game. I want to see him up that to around 4-5 three-pointers a game while maintaining that efficiency. That's going to be the big question mark for him. But I think we've already seen his work ethic come to fruition as, you know, the biggest question mark around him out of Florida State was that three ball. Well, he's already shooting at 40+% in his NBA career. Let's just up that volume, and I think that could be huge for him. Now, my second kind of thing to watch for Williams is taking a step defensively. Now, you may be saying, well, Patrick Williams is already a great defensive player. I fully understand that, but if he wants to, you know, reach his max potential and live up to that contract the Bulls played him, I think he needs to become an all-NBA caliber defender. Now, you know, just looking at the wings in the Eastern Conference, obviously the Bulls aren't going to be competing this season, but you got guys like Tatum, Brown, OG, Mikal Bridges, Paul George. Like, there are some talented wings in this conference, and, you know, maybe if the Bulls down the line want to run up and, you know, or go up against a really strong team in like the Orlando Magic, they got Franz, they got Powell. Wings are always going to be around the NBA, and they will always be winning in playoff time. So if Williams can take that leap as an elite wing defender, that could be huge for not only his game, but the Bulls moving forward. Now, number 3 for me is more creation opportunities. Now, I think he has done a great job with what he's been dealt so far, but I think specifically what we saw last year with the Bulls is Coby White and Ayo Dosunmu taking a next step once Zach LaVine went out of the lineup. And this is even more reason to trade LaVine if I'm Chicago, because if we do roll with LaVine, your starting lineup is going to be Giddey, Coby White, LaVine, Patrick Williams at the 4, and then probably Vooch at the 5. I would rather have it be Williams at the 3, plug in maybe Jalen Smith at the 4, Vooch at the 5, or maybe go Modest Buzelis at the 4, or Torrey Craig, however you want to shake it out. But I think more creation opportunities could be key for Williams. Him running that 3, him being the main pick-and-roll ball handler and weak side actions. I want to see him run a lot more of those this season. So I just think more creation opportunities could be huge for him. And now, number 4 is probably the biggest question mark in between the ears for P-Dub is his aggression. Now, he does have this nickname amongst Bulls fans, and I'm not the biggest fan of it, but we call him Passive P because he hasn't been the most aggressive basketball player so far in his NBA career. But I want to see aggressive P this year, especially if you trade LaVine and Vooch. You're just naturally going to get more shots. You're naturally going to up your usage rate. So when he does get those opportunities, take advantage, be aggressive. And it kind of leads me to my last point here, rim pressure. So I want him to up his three-point shooting volume, but I also want him to up his ability to attack the rim. He is a freak athlete. I mean, you could just go turn on the Patrick Williams highlights after you watch this video. He's got some nasty poster dunks. He's an elite athlete. And one player I think Patrick Williams should watch this summer is Jaylen Brown. I thought Jaylen Brown's biggest step in his NBA career came when he stopped settling for jump shots and he used that big physical frame of his to get downhill and put pressure on the rim. It's just going to create more looks for all the other players on this roster. So I'm a Patrick Williams believer, but what say you guys? Do you believe in Patrick Williams? Give me a Y for yes or give me an N for no down in the comments section. I'm assuming this is going to be about 50-50, so I'm going to be curious to see what you guys have to say. Now I got more Bulls content on my Twitter right there. Also tweeting about Team USA. As we're filming this, we're at halftime of the Serbia game right now. And even though Tatum hasn't played, I fully blame Jason Tatum for this first half performance. So give me a follow over there if you want more basketball content. See you guys next time. As always, go Bulls.